I have learned a lot. This is an excellent book to guide one through a tough legal situation. There are cases where you need to hire an attorney and claims that you can handle on your own. This book helps you tell the difference and gives you a comprehensive guide on how to go about the process on your own, and not get taken advantage of by insurance companies. Very helpful, very easy to read, highly recommend if you have been injured and are wondering what direction to go in next. This book is such a wonderful tool to use in the event of a car accident. The transparency is refreshing and I love the attached forms in the appendix. I will be keeping this book handy if I am ever in another accident. When I first purchased this book, I did not know what to expect. The title was clear, but I did not know if it would be just another injury lawyer book. I was pleasantly surprised after getting into the book. I can definitively say, this is not our run-of-the-mill boring lawyer book. It is one that makes you stand up and pay attention. You definitely feel like the author knows what he is saying and has conviction about the information. It is written from the perspective that you trust this person and would want them in your corner. I was amazed at how much new information that I learned from this book. The average person and the experienced individual on this subject matter will find new information in this book. It is definitely a must-read for every adult. There are takeaways from your car insurance to cruising to medical bills and even sexual harassment. That happens to be a very hot topic right now. I found that the author wrote the book in a user-friendly manner and displayed care and concern for each topic. I would definitely love to hear the author in a trial or in a mediation on some of the cases discussed in the book. It would be a joy to hear them cross-examine their opponents. I am sure that it would be great drama to watch. But I digress. I enjoyed the book and recommend it for reading for adults of all ages. Lastly, I think it was fair and balanced. This was important for me. I do not think that corporations or insurance companies are bad. I appreciate that the author laid out the facts and presented them fairly. Unfortunately, being involved in a car accident is something many of us will go through, sometimes more than once. Getting your car fixed even after a tiny fender bender can be exasperating. Figuring out who is supposed to pay what is intimidating. This book empowers you to stand up for your rights. What have I been paying all those premiums all those years for anyway? And calmly systematically navigate your way through the whole process. It is well written, easy to follow and entertaining. Recommend to have in your personal library. This is a book full of practical advice that everyone should read. Why would Mr. Labovic write a book that could potentially mean less business for himself? The simple answer is that Brian Labovic is a good neighbor and truly loves to help people. The writing here is clear and direct, and Brian enjoys pulling back the curtain to demystify what is involved in managing a personal injury case and taking on the insurance companies. The narrative is measured and honest and spells out when you definitely need a lawyer and what they bring to the table, and when you can consider going it alone. I bought the Kindle version after my friend Hannah told me how helpful this book was, and wow. I had so much fun reading it. What a ride. Enjoyed it. A great read. It was fun, but I also feel like I learned a lot. I really appreciated the author's honesty. I would definitely recommend to anyone. We'll be buying Kindle versions for my family for Christmas. Excellent. I wish I would have had this book several years ago when I was rear-ended at a red light, and my fully paid-for car was totaled. My settlement was so small, it was barely enough for the down payment on a new vehicle. This comprehensive resource would have taught and empowered me to stand up to the insurance companies, mine included. I hope I never need it, but I'll be keeping this handy for future reference. What a great resource for all drivers. Attorney Labovic uses many real-life examples to educate the reader on this confusing topic. He clearly explains how contingent fee agreements work and how that should be used to help decide if you need a lawyer. Please subscribe for more.